What is art? Craftsmanship and art have always been inseparable because there's an intention in creating something that's not been done before. Art is beauty, integrity, mastery, and adventure.
We love Washington. We moved up here from California in August of '16. We love the green, we love the rain, all of it's good for us. When we first moved into our house, a lot of the neighbors came over and welcomed us to the community, and several of them kept saying, wait until you see the July 4th fireworks that Doug puts on. And we said, yeah, sure, it's probably kind of cool and stuff.
Yeah, backyard display.
Yes.
You have to see it to believe it.
It's an amazing experience. We started inviting friends, and we ran out of space. They had to stay in hotels or B&Bs or something like that, so we just continued to build our guest facilities to respond to that need.
When we were able to purchase the lot next door to us, I thought, let's just do something fun. Let's build a treehouse. We had a perfect tree, and from the deck of the treehouse, we'll be able to see our neighbors' fireworks in an amazing way. We'll be up above them.
Yeah. The impetus on having guest houses, we already had two. We have one that's a restored 53 Airstream trailer, and then we also have a modeled 50s guest house above one of the garages. Our garages aren't just simply garages. Each one has a full muraled wall in the back wall and a lot of decorations of 50s era kind of things, so they're much more than just concrete where you can park your car. And obviously the first impression you get on the garages is when you see the doors. They have to make a statement, and they certainly do. When we were first building garages, I knew that I wanted carriage doors. I didn't want modern roll-ups. I wanted something to match up with the 50s, and the carriage doors were perfect for that. So I did an internet search, and I came across the RealCraft website that had dozens of photos of the exact doors that I wanted to have. That was an easy decision.
Then as I started thinking about doors for the treehouse and realized that I wanted a door with an arch, that's when we went out to RealCraft and sat down with the designers.
When our clients interact with RealCraft, I really want them to feel like they're talking to a kindred spirit, that we understand and we're going to listen to what they're trying to create so that we can kind of create something new together. I'm looking for that kindred spirit, those people that relate, that want to return to craftsmanship, that want genuine materials. That's my customer.
If we don't have a project,
We always have a project.
we don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. Last fall, I was in an antique shop and I saw an art piece. It just reminded me of Lake Tahoe, which holds a really special place in our hearts. And I assumed I'd just hang it on the treehouse somewhere. But then, as we were talking with RealCraft and talking about a front door, I just happened to ask, is there any way we could incorporate that art piece into the door? And they said, you know what? I think we can do that.
My name's Ryan Rodman, and I'm the shop foreman. We're putting in this artwork the customer supplied, and the artwork is the top of a wine barrel, which bevels back. We can get the art perfectly flush to the face of the door, but you're gonna have a big gap on the back. We can do it, we'll make it happen, but it's that how that isn't always solved. We brought up the idea of we could have poured epoxy, but epoxy is just plastic. The natural wood of the door is gonna expand, contract, and when you're locked into epoxy, the wood shrinks, it's gonna pull away from the epoxy. The other idea I had brought up was building the door thicker, but the way the building's built out, the walls can't handle bigger sized doors. We came up with the idea of to actually surface mount the glass onto the face of the door. That lets the customer have the art fully inside of the door, but still have insulated glass that's gonna insulate the room the door's going into. And so that's the solution we went with. Some of the major steps to building a door like this is ordering lumber, roughly pulling the lumber, milling pieces, door assembly, mortise for the lock prep, mortise for hinges, the Swiss sweep on the bottom of the door. We gotta mold veneers for the arch header on it. That involves some wood bending, setting the glass, install the artwork the customer supplied. We have to actually put a finish on the door, go to the property, install the door, and turn the knob and walk through it.
We got 3 hinges.
They showed up and did a fabulous job of installs. From scratch, started with a blank piece of paper, took the piece of artwork that she had and incorporated it into the door. They made it work perfectly.
I had a vision for the door. I had no idea that they could do it in glass. The way they put it together was amazing. Everyone did a beautiful job on it. The door has far exceeded my expectations, and my expectations were high.
When we started looking for the doors for the treehouse, we didn't even consider anybody else.
There was just no question we were going to use RealCraft.
RealCraft did a great job. A lot of people are very impressed with it.